Nah, no.
I'm telling you how I see it.
Jen, I'm telling you, we're not going to do that. I'm going to tell you the reason why we're not going to do that, because I'm not going to allow you to do that. I'm taking a stand in front. I will be Whitney Houston's bodyguard. So you need to stop. Don't never say nothing about no Whitney Houston. Let's keep it on Mary J. Blige, because you don't understand how she's dancing with those high boots on. But don't say nothing about Whitney Houston. Let's even talk about Mariah Carey.
Yeah, Mariah Carey not out there dancing. That's why she ain't.
Yes, because she's drinking all day. And Neek had to leave. That's one of the reasons. And her voice is not the same because she was doing that. But I'm jumping in the front with Whitney Houston, and I'm a big diehard fan, and I'm gonna stand there with her just like how the people is with the Miami Dolphins. Every year they lose and don't go to no Super Bowl. They ain't went to 78, but guess what? Those people are still diehard fans. Every time the seasons come, they think they're gonna go somewhere, and they never do. But back to the serious stuff before we go and end this, because we got on a lot of stuff because of Gin and Juice. Basically, with all of this, guys, to what we're trying to say, the music industry and anything that you're gonna do is like a hate it and love it. I hate when they feel you're not hot, they throw you out there with the wolves, and you're left to drown, really. And that I've been looking, a lot of celebrities are like losing it, honestly, whether they're doing drugs or committing suicide, whatever they're doing, just by feeling like, darn it, I'm not hot no more, because that's what the industry is about. They make you. Could you imagine being on top of the world, like the Empire, that guy? He's too young to not be hot still. Why is he not popping? So when everything is come, guess what? He's beating his wife up. He's spitting in his lady's face.
I'm gonna say this about the industry. The role that he played, what's his name? What was his name on the show? Hakeem. The role that he played on the show was that of, a typical young black guy, basically being himself. I'm not sure what his personality is outside of the show, but just basically being like your average black guy
with a lot of money on the show.
Exactly. And I think in Hollywood, if you don't really deviate from that same young black kid, rough around the edges, constantly getting in trouble, things like that. If you don't really deviate from that narrative, you kind of get stuck in that box. And I feel like that's just what it is. They don't give you the opportunity to do anything else, because they feel like, okay, well, you wake up and this is how you are anyway. So, and what we're doing is just putting a camera in front of you. They don't feel like you can do anything else.
But what's the reason they did that to Steve Urkel? Or, the dude that played Antoine Fisher?
I did hear them say with the Steve Urkel. Somebody just said it. So what was it? Because they were saying something like Steve Urkel in some little show that he just did. What was it? What it was trying to say?
I don't know.
It wasn't so bad.
Maybe with Steve Urkel, I feel like maybe a lot of times too, when you do too good of a job, your name is just automatically just associated with one thing. Same thing with the Harry Potter guy. Daniel Radcliffe. It's the same thing. Every time people see him in something else, he automatically gets referred to as Harry Potter, and nobody could really take him serious. I love him, but I can't even take him serious in other roles because I see him as one person.
You know what, Jen? Since you said that, I was just going to ask you that. And I think, too, this is the reason why I was just going to ask you this. Now, I'm asking both of you this. And, we're not talking about colors or anything like this. But we are, for a second, speaking about African Americans right here. Now, with Nick Cannon, I got to go to him. And I got to go to Orlando Brown, because it's very disturbing to me and I do not like it. Now, why is it for the black community with Nick Cannon? Nick Cannon came out with the headphones before Dr. Dre did. He was the first person that came out with that. And I think that was like 2001 or 2. I don't know what year that was. But okay. He came out with them first. And I think they were supposed to be in Office Max, Office Depot. He came out with the headphones first. he did the little Nickelodeon drumline thing, whatever he did. Why is it his clothes cannot sell? His headphones didn't sell. His music did not sell. Now, on the other end of being
First
a
of all,
good...
he can't rap.
Wait, Lenitra.
He can't rap.
Wait.
Yeah, he
From
hasn't
that,
sold himself.
wait,
to us.
wait,
Go ahead.
because I want you to hear it and answer everything. Okay, so you got that, but he can do. He's not saying black enough, because I don't want to try to say that, but he's good enough for Wild 'N Out to make that. He's good enough for the other stuff and to be on different things, but those things, when it comes down to being, I guess, this, however African Americans consider it, he can't do that. Hold on, wait, because y'all don't answer it in each order. Then Orlando Brown, nice, cute little kid. Okay, want to do other roles, but he was a cute Nickelodeon kid. Now, I know everybody got a different ear, but to me, some of his music is like, we're rapping it. I feel like it's good, but people take him as a joke. A lot of the Nickelodeon people, they take them as a joke. Like, no, we can't push you further. Why is it Kevin Hart's shoe can sell out before any Nickelodeon kid that is now grown? Nick Cannon got $1 million, but it's just certain stuff I feel black people are not going to accept to me. Okay. Explain. Go ahead.
Okay. So, for one thing, I'm gonna go one thing one by one, right?
Okay, go ahead.
So, with the headphones, right?
Yes.
The reason why his headphones didn't sell the way that he wanted them to sell is because of the advertisement, right? The advertisement part of it just wasn't good.
Okay.
Right? The advertisement with Dr. Dre that you mentioned, he had the LeBron James, which LeBron James had just won a couple championships, pretty much back to back.
Before you said, could you explain when you said the advertising was not good, being that it's Nickelodeon, Office Max, Office Depot at the time, Target.
There's no commercials. I didn't even know he had headphones. I saw Dr. Dre's Beats headphones from commercials.
So then, okay, but you're saying still that the advertising, but don't you think it's good enough he was a Nickelodeon?
No,
that's who was on Nickelodeon, though.
Who cares? If I don't know, that means that a lot of people didn't know. Because I watch TV. I watch, YouTube where a commercial could have came on, I could have saw it. So
okay,
it's not enough that you were used. So what if you were on Nickelodeon? I need to see that you got something for sale. I never knew that. So for one, his headphones didn't sell because of the advertisement. It was awful. I didn't even know you had headphones. Okay. Now the music, you can't rap. It doesn't sound good. You know what I mean? Like, that's just the bottom line. You're not a rapper. You couldn't rap. And when you came out with your raps, is when real rap was going on. You could, in 2003, 4, and 5 and stuff like that, when he had his rap music out, of course it's not going to sell because that's when real rappers was out. 50 Cent had just dropped the album. Eminem was hot, dropping albums back to back. Lil Wayne was on fire back then. How could you possibly sell music at that time with that type of kindergarten Disney World music? You can't.
Kindergarten Disney.
Right.
And the clothes?
Clothes. I didn't know he sold clothes, but he dressed weird. His clothes always look like it's just big and just look sloppy and just... I feel like you gotta be... You have to dress...
When? Could you explain your...
Even now. Now, right now.
With that thing on his head.
I always have a... Not even just so much as the target or whatever the target. Not even so much as that.
But that's the style, though.
But not even so much as that. But it's more or less with the big clothes and the headbands.
He don't wear big clothes. What are you talking about? Back in the day?
Cynthia,
when it was in,
his clothes just, I don't know what.
He don't wear big clothes. Nobody does.
Maybe not, but I don't know. It seemed like I seen him with some big jeans on Wild 'N Out. And on a Vlad show. I don't know. I don't like, I mean, he's not a dresser. He's not somebody that you go take influence from. If you're looking for a perfect kind of outfit, like, let me see what Nick Cannon wore, a couple of times. Let me go on his page and see, get some type of.
So you rate him basically a 0 because of.
Not a 0 because listen, his name is all over. He's a great writer. He's a great producer. He's a great, host. And I actually like listening to him. If you ever listen to and if his interviews or whatever, he's a very intelligent dude. I like listening to him. But as far as all
when
of
it
these
comes
other
down
things,
to the pro-black, maybe not so.
not even so much pro-black. He is pro-black, but he just can't. He can't dress.
But
to
how
go with
can
him.
but Jen? Okay, but how can we say pro-black when I'm not saying anything because we're not making this out of a race thing? But with the things that certain African Americans look for, we don't accept his stuff. It will not sell. It hasn't
Let me
sold.
tell you what that's about.
Okay.
Nick Cannon is not believable in the rap world. He's not believable in the acting world. And he's not really believable in the, I guess, marketing fashion world, because we don't even know half the time the stuff that he has out. People do not want to be Nick Cannon. No one says, oh my God, I want to be just like Nick Cannon. Oh my God, I got to wear what he has. Oh my God, I got to listen to what he does. I got to do what he does. No one wants to be Nick Cannon because his personality is not hot. He is not it.
But wait. So, because I'm confused, because Neek just said, okay, she could listen to him all day, but you said nobody wanted him because they consider him to be lame.
No, I wouldn't want to be him.
Listen to him speak.
Yeah,
Like, talk about stuff. But as far as his lifestyle is concerned, like, he's boring to me. To me, he's boring, and he's always been that. He's not a good rapper. He's not a good actor. I mean, you know, like I said, Drumline was so mediocre. He did the things with the Drumline was mediocre. What awards did Drumline win except BET Awards? Probably.
Guys, again.
No.
Support.
Okay, you know
guys,
real.
guys,
But back
please
then,
still support us.
But
please,
look, I give you this, Jandy. I know back then the standards was different, because even some of the movies that I've watched from back then,
But
and I thought I loved it.
Wait, you know what I was saying? That you gotta watch Juice, because I was like, I was finna watch that today. I'm like, oh my God, Juice is hot.
I'm talking about his acting on
No. But he was a kid.
I just
With
feel like
Drumline, he was a kid, but he was getting all the hot girls. He got them first.
There was a lot of mediocreness going on back in the day with acting in general.
But wait, do you think also that played into him being on Nickelodeon? Like, this is the way you gotta do. That's why I do say, just like how you just said, Jen, with the Harry Potter guy and different things. I feel like when you come out with something, just like with Kevin Hart, if he was to come out to be play a very serious role, we're going to probably give it a thumb down, because you already have an image of him and what you see. You do not take him to be what it is, right? So, but right then and there, you're writing the person off.
Of course, and that's what we do as humans.
But we do that
That's
with everybody.
what we do with everybody.
Black or white.
You said Kevin Hart was able to do so much because he came out as a comedian, and he was able to excel as a comedian. Even the majority of his movies, they're comedies.
Yeah.
Like you said, let him try to do something serious. We're not going to take him serious.
And
he knows that.
And you mentioned him too. He sold out a shoe. Why? Because he does fitness every day, day in and day out.
And so then Nick Cannon got on that journey too.
But
but
I'm talking about on the type of platform where Kevin Hart is on Men's Magazine, Men's Health. He has all of he's constantly showing his body and running.
And that's what he's
showing
pushing.
his exercise.
He's
He's pushing that fitness.
Yeah.
And so, of course, everything he do, you know what I mean, is from, if it's not comedy, it's his fitness. So he's had vitamins. He's had Fabletics Men. Of course, his Nike shoe is going to sell out because he's selling it as, oh, it's comfortable. This is what you want to do. I'm going to believe you because you're working out every day.
And I see your body. I see the results. So
what about but what about with Snoop Dogg and
Snoop Dogg clothes didn't sell. Those clothes was directly to TJ Maxx. I remember that, and I still wouldn't wear those Snoop Dogg clothes.
And who wants to wear what Snoop Dogg?